I take exception to that.
I do love how the Alpine drives though with the rear end.
We're here at Oulton Park, one of my favourite tracks to attempt to do, I think, an hour's racing, replicating a real race that happened just a couple of days ago on Monday. Let's work out how many laps it's going to be.
I might go change car then, because this is not going well.
It's really bad then? Or is it just cold tires still, or are you just
The tires are warm.
Oh dear.
I'm like on
Yeah,
full
it's
fuel,
a bit
but
tricky.
It's like a
Slide.
second knock. It's not a long circuit, is it?
GT3s, how many stops you're going to have to do?
Should be one for everyone, I think.
I'll be able to do one if I'm disciplined.
Well, I got a box splat. I never get those.
I had one.
You don't get them often either, though, do you, Blanky?
It's the first time I got one.
No, maybe not 37. Pit stops are slow in GT4s, aren't we? We're going to need a one stop or two. Is it one stop for us as well, is it?
One stop.
Yeah, I'm predicting 36 laps for GT4.
It's a slow stop for us, though, isn't it? $36, did you say, Tines?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I predict for GT4.
Ooh,
39.
Don't forget formation lap.
Oh, formation lap, yeah, 36 plus formation, 36 and a half. $200 litres in the thirsty BMW, if that helps anybody. GT4.
25% more than the Jetta.
200, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's 36.5
Yeah,
at
to be fair, I also will use 200.
Oh,
The whole gym.
Tiles 126, so I can certainly do.
Okay.
I can do it. It's never a problem one stop, but my stop is usually like a 75-80% tank. But I think other people, I don't know. Maybe you guys have got bigger tanks, because I seem to all usually lose a lot of time in the pit stops taking fuel. I might be overfueling, maybe.
Yeah, you have the biggest tank, Jim, but your
Yeah.
car uses a lot.
Yeah.
So, with the
32.
BOP stuff we're going to get, cars like that...
What where have you heard this?
Oh, just rumours, mate.
Okay.
Given that two of the rumoured BOPs we're going to get would be drag and
Yes.
ballast.
Maybe.
I don't know if there's one for a limiter, but if, for example, you have one of these cars that's super thirsty, if you reduce the drag, but add...
Won't
no.
have effect.
I assume it would scale up and down the thirstiness of the car. If you're giving it power, you're burning more fuel, aren't you?
So yeah, so you reduce power, but also reduce drag. What I mean? To
see what you're saying.
Like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But would that not?
I don't know if that works.
Okay.
I really don't know.
Because we're going to have to try something. Because I don't think we're getting consumption and fuel tank sizes as tools to change.
No, I mean the best way to bop cars is usually just to keep it simple, because you don't want them all to basically be the same. You want some that are quick in the straight line, slow in the corner. That's what gives you overtaking interest in the race. But
Yeah.
you want the overall lap times to be similar, and that's probably best achieved with simply ballast, basically. So if you've got a very light car that also seems to still have a lot of power, then that needs some ballast added.
I disagree a little bit.
Okay.
Because yes, lap time should be close, but it's the pit stops that fuck cars over more than anything else. That makes
Oh,
things
that's true.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you need a lot of fuel, that is very
But,
true. Yeah, that's where
I could have
the
lived with the Audi being slow if it wasn't for the fucking stupidly long pit stops it had.
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
Double shafted.
you're losing like you can
can
similar.
limit how much fuel you can put in the car.
A bit like LMU does, where you've got whatever it's called. They have an energy thing, don't they? In the GTVs, I haven't played a lot of it, but so you're balancing how much energy the car carries rather than, which is basically a factor of how much power you put out, rather than just purely tank size and engine output. I guess the only way, or an easy way to fix that, is to have an option to say minimum pit stop time, or everybody has whatever the.
That would be a very nice minimum
Yeah,
stop time.
whatever.
That would fix everything.
Yeah, and then you could just say, work out what the slowest car's going to do in pit stop, and then make sure you add 5 seconds to that or whatever, and that's how long everybody stays at a stand.
That's all people kind of to people that adapt.
Or wet style virtual energy, stuff like that would be awesome. Make it happen, thanks.
Or people that could just get good. That's me including myself in the get good category.
So many people switching to GT4. We've got 5 versus 8. Nice.
GT4's fun, baby. But this is probably a tricky track for the GT3s to be handling traffic, I would guess.
Yeah.
It shows the GT4 because no one else.
I've only got GT4s in the same floor every single time.
My motto was, I'm on an outlet, so I wanted to let you through, sir. If the very early braking caught you out.
That's the only chicane I call GT4s. I've not encountered traffic with any other.
This is a very familiar site, right, JK?
Yeah.
Practice that pit stop, boys. You don't want to get your 10-second penalty. I'll try and make sure also that the game is the active window when we go to rolling start, so that I don't get a penalty. What have we got? 100 seconds. Get 3 flyers, I think. Yeah, we'll get 3 flyers. So we'll go out with 17.
I was 3/10 up, for fuck's sake.
It's a very short quality reminder, guys, so at the end of practice, if you've got your car ready to go, you can maximise the number of laps you might be able to get. Is it private quality, I assume, today, as usual?
Mate. Yep.
Yeah, please practice a pit end, guys. It's very difficult. Well, very difficult. It's very slow.
just showing off the smoke effects boost.
Good. Nice pirouette.
Remember when they promised us all those fancy upgrades and those fancy cars, new F1 cars, and DTM and all that? What happened to them?
They're making them.
Get used to it, man. It's right. It'll come eventually, whenever it's done. And probably a lot later than I said.
Yeah, there will be something very soon, I think.
Is it the same era of DTM that we did with KCSR, like, a while back?
Mate, what's actually coming there is some, like, 90s touring cars from pre-PTCC.
I think I've seen some 2005 DTM.
Yeah, that's what, yes, yeah. I want a 90s Mondeo, then I'll be happy.
Oh yeah, there is a DTM as well, a fast
Oh, I
DTM.
know. I want the M3 Supra that was in the north side. That was it.
For the GT3 class, yeah.
There are no forces again, though,
Yeah.
D5 was only that. That was insane. I know you was basically unrestricted GT3, unbolted, nothing.
Oh, it was blocked, but they had less downforce than the other cars, so they just gave it more straight line speed, which worked very well to overtake other cars, but
From me mentioning D5 was insane.
Jenetta's slower with low fuel. Yeah, Alpha can't make it. He was in chat a few minutes ago asking how long Quali's left, so he might be last minute, maybe.
That time was all one with downforce. Didn't feel sketchy.
Yeah, I think the Janetta needs a full tank to be quick.
Yeah,
it feels sketchy. The last time I tried it at Sebring, I was losing it on the final corner at the first corner, so it was quite sketchy there, but maybe there's less of those high speed corners here.
Yeah, and it's not super constant. I don't know. One felt fine.
And to be fair, I messed up my fastest lap, I wasn't P10, so there's still some.
Always when I'm up and I know it doesn't go well.
Hey, he's made it. Hey, Alpha.
Spot the difference.
Yeah, you're gonna have maybe one lap in quali, because
With 1 minute, well, it's overtime in practice now, so it's 5 minutes of quality to come. Okay, cool. Cheers. Be an out lap and 2 hot laps, I reckon. Well, I've got the whole bloody pit lane to do as well.
I got the first pit box also.
I think that first pit box is a bitch, by the way.
It's a fucker, mate. Yeah, I've just tried it. You have to do a 3-point turn to get into it.
no Tom this today? Or did he sign up?
No.
Oh, they're still missing 2 then.
Matt Jam was asking for a setup in the Porsche. Frederick's got a setup for the Porsche GT3 Quarto. Willing to share a setup for Matt Jam?
Yeah, I've only just seen that too. I'll share the one I've got for sure.
Legend, cheers, man.
Right, good luck, boys.
Look.
Yeah, the lobby's up. It's now a quali, so.
Yeah, just trying to. Just.
What's that speed limit? As soon as you get in the car, it's a very slow pit speed alpha, so get it on straight away. It's only 40 k's.
Yeah, okay. I'm underprepared, so I expect I'll be at the back anyway.
About 38 laps that you did on the practice server, or was that Andy?
I hopped on yesterday. Did a few.
Oh, you did a few. It was Andy that did 30 odd, wasn't it? I do confuse you two sometimes.
Don't practice shit.
Oh no, I do it sometimes. Do it all night sometimes.
And he's not talking about practicing.
No, I wasn't.
Learning where the track limits are. Okay. That might be one there. We'll go away with that as well. Nice improvement for me, so I'll take that. Well, track cut, I am surprised. You a bit too fast. lost a lot of our advantage that we had there. We've gone quicker. Oh, I had it for a bit. McFarlane's overtaking me. Up to TCS by one as well. So our pit strategy is, there we go. Oh, take P2. Did not expect P2.
Nice lap, done, and well done, Blanky, as well. We'll take a quick break because we've got an hour's race coming up. So we'll go at like 22 past at the latest.
Okay, I'm gonna go to it. I'll be back.
Okay, Moto.
Go to.
All right, Gizmo.
So 36.5 laps is my bet. And we did have 5.45 a lap. The half lap comes from the rolling lap. $198, 199 litres, so 200 minus 126 means taking 74 in the
Is
stop.
McLaren any good, Bruce?
So that's the plan.
I think it's about as good as the Audi.
Oh no.
I don't know. It might just be me being awful.
You let me have pole position for about half a second there, Blanky. I did my best ever lap, and I thought, oh, I've managed to sneak ahead of Blanky, and literally that little feeling lasted half a second, then you crossed the line on your last flyer.
Oh no.
With a nice half-second quicker, man. Impressive stuff, well done.
The bad thing is that wasn't a good lap.
Don't say that, don't say that. Mine was on the absolute ragged limit. I mean, it could have been quicker because it got a bit too ragged. I did have another 2 or 3 tenths, but that would have been like a perfect
Yeah, that's
lap.
what I mean. I messed up the first chicane a little bit. And
Yeah, I did as well, yeah. It got a bit tail happy in that, yeah. I don't like starting near the front, mate.
Good, though.
I don't like starting near the front because I tend to takes me 3 or 4 laps to get up to speed, so I tend to go backwards quite quickly.
I
seem to remember you getting quite
What's that, Moto?
I went
ahead.
to the strategy of parking the bus. Do not defend. I'm not attacking. I'm not gonna win this one.
I'm not sure if Gizmo's back yet.
I'm back.
Okay, right.
Just came back.
So it's just you two that went. So what time we got? I think we're good to go.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Good luck, everybody. Stick that fuel in.
Good luck, boys.
Is it use 2 full tanks in the GT4 or not?
Not quite.
It's 200 litres for the BMW, it's 150 litres for the Jetta, so it's somewhere between a tank and a half to 2 tanks. It should be 1 stop for any car, really.
Yeah, so I'm taking... Yeah, the tanks are different sizes, it's hard to say just purely on tank size, but yeah. The BMW is pretty much the thirstiest, so at 200, anything less than 200 litres, you're probably okay with what you've got.
It's like 80 liters for us, like Blanky.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
It's really slow.
Might be a little bit less, but it's not much less than that.
Tyres are separate, JK, and they're really slow, so unless there's a lot of tyre wear, it's generally speaking, it costs you 25 seconds for a full set of tyres, I believe. So it has to be really high tyre wear or massive flat spot or you've wrecked them or something to be worth taking tyres.
Oh wow, okay, I was just going to take tyres anyway, so I'm glad you
Well,
said
you're
that.
probably going to have a 30-second lead anyway. But if you got the lead, they certainly aren't. They're good. The new tyres really do help. They're not a bad thing.
A bit faster at the end, but
yeah, but you can't pull back 25 seconds.
Overall, I found it faster without the pit stop.
Mm.
Without the tyres, I mean.
Oh, well.
Is
We'll
it full
see what
formation? Is it full formation?
Full
Yes,
formation, yeah, so you need to allow half a lap for the formation in terms of fuel. Yeah. 20 seconds, guys.
Oh, yeah, Tex,
JK Tex.
we will have a massive power advantage on the start line, so beware of that.
Just an FYI, before we get to the end of the formation, the wheel race does run this single file, so I think it's wise to go single file at the start of this one.
It's also a bit of a... it's awkward last corner in the back.
Exactly, yeah. That's why they do it.
Probably green.
Also a very awkward first corner, to be honest.
I think we'll still be in the last corner when he starts.
Comp brakes is probably the biggest risk in turns 2 and 3 where you end up running wide onto the grass. Yeah, go on. All the GT3s are ahead of the GT4s, is that right? They already qualified?
Yeah, there was none at the back. Yeah, you're right.
Nice. They're about 10 seconds a lap quicker, so be with us after whatever that will be, 9 laps or so.
Yeah, there will be a lap on each this one, for sure.
No Nords.
I've got a foggy mirror, for fuck's sake.
Blow on it. What, your virtual mirror or your in-car ones?
The car, I don't have a virtual because I think I'm...
Good luck, boys.
Yeah, good luck.
Single file.
Good luck. Covered motto, go for it.
I thought I was going straight to the wall.
Actually, practice going off in that corner. Parking the bus has not worked.
thinking that. Tex?
What? No. I took out Bruce a little bit.
A little bit.
No, 89.
Track limits are marked by the white lines at the edge of the track.
Cough, cough.
Track limits are marked by the indestructible tile wall.
If there comes a big warning on the screen, then you will open it, otherwise you're on the track.
Man, I got bullied with that.
How can you get bullied? You're a Chevy.
I had to brake for a half minute.
Say about those white lines.
Just got him after the ditch.
Dedicating this.
Did you save that?
I didn't hit the wall. Gave up and that was horrible.
That's McLaren things, that is.
By the tree.
Right badly.
It's okay, I have to really focus on my fuel management, so it's easier to let you past.
Well, I was hoping for the same thing. I did the same thing, and one lap I had like 5.3 fuel consumption fuel, and on the next lap I have 450.
Yeah, that's really confusing.
Sorry, Jim, couldn't hold him up.
Disgraceful. Don't expect hardly much holding up either. Sorry, lost the tail. Sorry. You okay, JK? Take the position.
Let's keep going, mate. It's all good.
Yeah, take the position. Yeah, you were ahead. I lost the tail. Caused you to go off. I did hold him up to nose, but not the way I intended.
I'll pay you later. I've got your PayPal details.
That was a little deep there.
Yeah, all good.
I was unlucky there, Jim.
Yeah, no, I was holding on too hard. I should have just let you through. You were quicker. But it was fun, you see. Well, until of course I took you off the track. kissed the bloody bollard there, Tex.
Maybe I would. Is there a bollard there?
Yeah. Oh, it was very close.
Maybe on my end I've already hit it there. I didn't see very close to the bollard.
We got GT3s upon us, guys.
Sorry about that, Jim.
Go. I was a bit unlucky there. I didn't expect the move. I managed to hold it wide, I think, but we still had a clipping. Cueto. As Cueto came through the pack. One of those things. Lost quite a bit of time now. I've hit something really slow because we need more fuel than most people, and we're now. Oh, we lost it. GT3's coming through, I'm backing off.
Cheers, mate.
No worries, have a good battle.
you repairing, Tex?
No. Getting new tires, my tires are good. Regretting my one down. Nice with fuel.
Flip the bloody bollards.
Backing off. GT.
Sorry, Jim. I was backing off at the same time you said it, so that made it really awkward. Sorry about that.
All good, man. Grumpy's going to be out the pit a lot quicker. I think we need the most fuel out of all the cars. Unless he's taking tyres. Then it could be interesting the last 20 minutes as he catches me on tyres. Not had the best luck with the GT3 traffic. Yeah, he's out ahead, look. In fact, he's pulled out more time. Look. He's going to be moving. He's pulled out 2 or 3 seconds on that stop. Okay. I came in right behind him. And the gap is 3 or 4 seconds because the people need so much fuel. And he was already quicker than me. So I think unless Grumpy makes a mistake, then that's that position gone. What happened though on worn tyres, although I'm making mistakes as well. I am struggling. I need to try and make a better go of the traffic though. Yeah, we came in nose to tail and he's 6 seconds up now. BMW is quick in the straight line, not so good in the corners, and it's a thirsty boy. Hi, Rob. Which bit do you want to replay off, sir? I don't know when you posted your message, could have been hours ago.
Oh no, I just hit the immovable tyre barrier, dang it.
Wrapped in concrete, they are.
Very surprised to only get 5 aero damage from it.
I suspect the gap between me and Grumpy will open up. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was a while ago, mate. Not paying attention to me chat messages, don't get very many nowadays. How you doing, man, anyway? You alright? Hopefully things not too hectic at Riser for you. Heavy over the sausage. Okay, obviously took new tyres.
much fuel do you have to
So like 50 litres left? Is that bad?
How much you got right now, Blaine? I've got 70. I'm scared.
73.
I'm boxing now.
I boxed too early to put the full calculation. But my tires were short.
80 was the correct number, but then I took one extra for safety.
Okay, that's encouraging.
Yeah. Been an intense couple of weeks for you guys. Building up to another update, I assume.
Got shafted by the pit wall again. Couldn't even get into my box. I practiced it so many times.
Tech's going to be on me soon and pass, costing me another 2 places. Off tracks with the GT3s and the self-induced spins have not helped our cause. Grumpy's pulling out, bending that gap. It was in the 6s, it's now up to the 8s. Those track limits are still not showing. And that was definitely very deep. The game not giving me one though.
I am an idiot. Yeah, I basically braked too late because I just got passed by a GT3.
Oh, dog.
15 minutes on the clock. JK and Tech's pulling in over a second a lap.
Front end?
Yep.
stop for repairs then, mate?
Oh, there's water.
Skill-based over signals.
Definitely had a few catastrophic failures in this one. Just put one wheel on the grass, and I'm actually surprised I've still got my rear wing.
Careful, car backwards, exit hairpin.
Sorry.
Stay wide, stay wide, stay wide.
Thanks.
Annoying. It's nice to have all my own doing there. I'm not very good at handling multi-class traffic. I think I try to let them through when they're not going through, or I don't let them through when I should let them through, and it just ends to me losing lots of time when I'm being passed. Even when I'm not spinning out. That's motivation now. There are battles to be had. We were trying to stay ahead of text, but not to be. 8 minutes to go.
Oh my. I'll wait a bit.
Did I turn down on you? I'm not sure, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, do it to say and get back to position. Fair play, man.
Totally not focusing now.
It looked like a very fair NASCAR mode to me.
Hold on my tires, man.
So sorry about that, Andy. I really had no idea you'd block off the inside and I had no more brake slip. I'm so sorry.
Let's get the route.
No, you're right, you did. I just messed up the braking really bad. I'm so sorry about that.
Oh, there's a cut. We got one. For a second. Didn't even know we had one. Factions have been very generous. Takes them off. Pick up one more position. full loop. Maybe 3. We've got the fuel for 3 laps, so we're okay. Jeepers, don't drive into the concrete tire wall, Jim. Really did. Clock's at 0. This will be our last lap. Keep it on the track. Over the line. There's wins it for the GT3s. Well done.
Oh no!
What's happened to this?
One sec.
Oh, good.
Blanky and I, we were like all the way down to the to the last corner, and he was going to send it, and I defended, and we might have had contact, and he spun on the final straight. We touched, didn't we?
I don't know. A little bit,
mate.
yeah, but I don't think it was that I was too eager on it at all.
But fair play for giving it back earlier, mate. I wasn't sure if I was in the wrong, but lads, awesome race.
Yeah, I just drifted so wide of the corner, it just didn't turn.
Okay. Well done, Dun, Moto, and Krato, and Quickio, new guy. Thanks for joining, mate. GT4s, well done. Blanky, mate, awesome battles. Grumpy, well done for the podium. But well done everyone for finishing. That was awesome. Thanks, lads.
Tex, what did you do to your poor tyres?
I don't know. One downforce was not the way. It felt nice on fresh tires. Felt nice.
I did warn you.
Well, on fresh it felt nice, but yeah, my bad for the push lap 1, by the way. I think my right front caught the grass and I just went a little wide.
Oh, it's whatever.
Yeah, also sorry for the little taps, Tennis. That's very different cars.
Yeah, well, very different braking abilities as well, I'm afraid. That second chicane, I could sense a move coming from you, and I was, as the race went on, I was braking later and later. So I knew you were trying to square something up, but yeah, awesome battles, mate.
Also, I want you to take back that well done that you said to me as well, because I just had like the messiest race ever, and I had a couple of mistakes with J-turn that really sort of messed him up, and also Andy. So sorry, guys, that was a rough one.
Don't let people pass.
You're too
They'll make
polite.
their way past you.
Too polite, mate.
Yeah, but you would have done that. You would have done that after the. You would have done that after the first one, where I basically kind of dove on the inside of you. I was really confused in that first one, so sorry, guys. That was really messy from me overall.
Yeah. Fair play for holding your hands up there, Quato, but well done to everyone apart from Quato and Tex, I suppose.
JK, man.
I hit a fucking wall, man, like an idiot.
Cheers, JK.
Why me, man?
Oh, because you had the wrong tyres, that's why, man. JK, sorry for the sideswipe and turning one. I was enjoying the battling and just too eager to maintain the battling after attempting it over and under on you. So I'm glad it didn't spin you out, and but it might have cost you a position or two at the end there. So sorry, man.
Are we now equal in points, Tennis? We might be very close. Are we now equal in points? We might be very close.
We might be, yeah. Well, what's quicker than the Camaro around Monza then?
BMW.
Oh, come on, man.
Well, my only rule is
you haven't picked the Porsche yet.
Yeah, my only rule is I can't use the same car twice, so I've got to pick carefully next week. Thanks for racing, lads. Monza next week.
Yeah, you've picked the BMW. You haven't picked that one.
No, I haven't gone Bimmer or Porsche or Aston Martin.
The Bimmer's good in a straight line, I believe. It seems to pull in the straight line.
Rumour has it what? Sorry, mate?
Rumour has it the GT3s will be quicker.
I think you might be right there. Unless
somehow we're in second.
Well, we'll see what Texas next week.
Place. Somehow.
But thanks for racing.
Big congrats, Tines, on the win there. Well driven.
Cheers, dude.
Yeah, nice
well
one,
done, man. Yeah, well done, Tines.
I had the first chicane. I ended up clipping the fucking concrete tyres and didn't do a 360, but I had to turn it around. And then when it came to pitting, it's the worst pit box in the entire game, I think, that first box here. And I practiced it. I knew what to do, but I still clipped that. And then I was like 90 degrees to my pit box and had to maneuver to get in. So when I came out of the pits in second, I was very surprised by that.
Car contact.
Yeah, so you would have won by a mile then, really.
Car to object. I didn't pick up any car to car.
I went off on the fast
car to object. Somehow we still got
going slower. Yes, I can get between the two things, and then I clipped the left-hand side, and it sent me all sideways into the next one.
We will take that.
Yeah, it's a tricky
So I had to go all the way back to get back on the track instead of continuing through. I couldn't because
just GT4. So there we go.
The Aston's pretty bad on fuel. I had to take 100 litres and then plus tyres. I was miles away, like 40
even the right race.
You had to take 100. Oof.
Yeah, I saw you stop before the halfway point, JK. Did you have to save a little bit towards the end?
No. I just I filled it back up again. And then I did have 7 litres left
Grand Prix overtaken me. We're drawn on points.
So
but he's got an extra P3.
I took 102. I don't know how you did 80, Blank.
He's still invoiced.
I took 85.
Okay, I don't know. I did 100. Was it needed?
Let's go see what my safety
was close there,
That's weird.
Because we had
I had more fuel than you. How is that possible?
I don't know. I don't think Tex would have been able to.
I've still got an A rating, 88%.
Right? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, there's no way you could have.
That's probably what it was. It's just filled it up at like 30
well,
seconds.
just track cuts. Lots of track cuts. Only 2 that the game took, though. The car-to-car impact with... JK. That was on me.
I put in 85 and you had 3
liters
less.
Right, we'll leave it there, guys. We'll leave it there.
So
cheers. Good night.
Wasn't much